Greetings! We are going to be doing a still life today, bringing something of the garden inside and into your art. Our finished art project will be your version of something like this. Now, the garden pieces that you collect, make sure it's okay, whatever you're plucking from the garden or from the neighborhood, with the grown-up that you are with. So you want to take little pieces because your still life vases are not going to be ginormous. So you only need small bits, but check with your grown-up first. So still life is something that is not in motion. It's not a portrait of a person. It's something that you would find maybe in your kitchen. And what we're doing are vases. So you're going to use the shape of an oval, and it's going to be like a pancake oval, really skinny. And you want at least 4. You can always add more. So I'm going to do a pretty large one here. I'm going to do a very small, tiny one there. And I will do a medium-sized one here. And I'll save the last one to give you a little trick of something that will give it even more dimension. So once you have your little pancakes, you're going to create your vase shapes. Now make sure that this has a little bit of a curve on the bottom. Vases are rounded, so you want to get that rounded look. This one is going to be a little bit of a silly bottle here. Again, rounded on the bottom. And this one is just going to be a cylinder, so straight up and down, rounded on the bottom. I need a horizon line. So here we have the table or the surface where your vases are sitting, and some water. And again, that's rounded too, because your glass is curved. So we shade. One side has light, one side has dark. So I'm going to choose this side, and with the side of my pencil, I'm just going to create a little bit of shading here. And all the vases or vases should have shading on the same side, because the light source always is coming from one side. And then I have a shadow. So my shadow is an oval. This one is a very tall vase, so you want to carry it something like that. And again, side of pencil. Take your shadows. Okay, next thing is to go over all your lines with a Sharpie or some kind of darker marker. It could be red or blue or another color, but you want to go over all your lines. I am not going to do all of them. If you want to add another vase, I am going to actually leave this my eraser. I don't know where it went. If you want to put a vase behind, so it looks like there's another one in there, and I'll show you an example. This has one behind. You're going to do everything I did to start out with, but don't put your horizon line in until you've done that one more. Now, if you can't get out to do live flowers or plants or leaves, you can draw one in there. So this is another example, just with pencil and something live as well. In order to fill your vases with your plants, just take a little piece of Scotch tape and then go ahead and don't make it too big, just a little piece of Scotch tape. And then take your plant, decide, arrange ahead of time before you actually tape it on, which one looks good where, and go ahead and fill your garden with your flowers. So we talked about shadowing and shading, and then the word is value, and that's the range of light to dark. So if you look here, you see darker to lighter or lighter to darker. And that's part of our art theory, one of the ingredients that goes into making art. I will see you soon. Bye.